Well, hello, everyone.
Hello.
It is so great to be here. We have Sarah, and of course, I'm Brian, and we're here joining you for September Recognition. We are so excited to be with you guys here tonight. It feels like just yesterday when we had our full launch, we had so many amazing announcements, giveaways, games, and fun. And we're just so excited for all the momentum that was created out of that. And so we really are just excited to be able to celebrate all of your hard work in September. But before we get started, I first want to take the opportunity to thank the entire home office team for all their hard work and not only putting together the full launch event, but putting together this recognition event. They've really worked to beef it up, add additional content, additional information for you, and also more fun. So I think on the fun thing, you'll see we're going to deliver on that tonight. But I also want to thank you guys. None of this would be possible without the Theorem hair specialists and all of your hard work. And that's really what this meeting is all about. It's about recognition and celebration of what you guys were able to achieve. So thank you so much and enjoy tonight because this is for you guys. All right. Okay, so we wanted to kick off our third month of recognition with sharing some fun stats with you guys. First off, did you know we now have over 900 hair specialists and growing? It's incredible. We had a lot of people ask, well, what states are we in? So we decided we'd go back and look. Turns out we're in 48 states plus Puerto Rico. And I'm not going to tell you guys which ones we're not in because that's a big surprise. So I don't want to give away the secret, but 48 states plus Puerto Rico. Also, Square Root was our #1 bestseller in September. We had 6,257 people were reached during our launch on social media. How incredible is that? We also brought in 3 local influencers to help promote the launch, and their reach was 38,000. So we just saw an incredible amount of Theorem stories, Theorem testimonials, and Theorem celebrations all over social media. And really, it was exciting to see so many people introduced to our company and our amazing products.
All righty. So I know that Brian said that we shouldn't tell you what states we're not in, but I think you guys want to know what states we're not in. So the 2 states that we currently are not in are DC and Vermont. Those are the 2. Don't tell them I told you. Just kidding. So we are going to talk real quick about the 15-day challenge because you guys only have 7 days left, 1 week to get your numbers in a place that you guys can win these shampoo and conditioner samples, lab samples. So what we have done so far is sent them to our senior hair specialist. They have received them. They have tried them. Let me tell you, they're in love with them, and so are you. You're going to be in love with them, but you have to have your numbers in by October 15th, and this will be for top 10 sales and also for signups. So definitely get your numbers on track so you can do that. But there's also another way that you can win these samples, and let me pass it on to Amer to share that with you guys.
Awesome. Thanks, Sarah. I'm here. Hello. I'm here to talk about Halloween. So we would love to see your best Halloween hairstyles. So everything from Princess Leia buns to Katniss braids to anything you can think of, like mohawks and faux hawks and everything in between. We want you to tag theorem.method and social media on your social media pages on Instagram and Facebook. And don't forget to also post onto your personal page. Enter by October 16th for a chance to win. And we're gonna vote for the hairstyle that we love, and that one will win. And you need some inspiration, just look on these awesome pictures.
I love these, Mare. Total incredible work. And these are just a
amazing.
few of the great photography that we got out of those sessions.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm going to send it off to Pam now. So let's welcome Pam.
Hey, Pam.
Hello, everybody. I'm here to tell about
a new payout partner that started today, and it is called, our new partner is Pay Quicker, and you can find it in your back office under earnings. If you click on Pay Quicker, you'll be able to see instructions on how you'll get paid. So also for all of your GPG accounts, if you can transfer any of your remaining funds from the account right away, that would be awesome. And you have 1 week to do that. And we're really excited about our new partner.
Yeah, we really are. And we hated to have to make the switch, but we were just so excited at being able to get payments out faster, which I know how important that is. And then also to be able to add some features like the debit card, the branded Theorem debit card, which we're super excited about too.
Woohoo!
So yeah, so like Pam said, you can go in your back office and see the instructions. If we paid a day early, so actually payments on Pay Quicker, the very first one, like she said, was today. Yes. So we did that a day early, just in case we ran into any hiccups, which we didn't. So if you had a weekly commission, you would have gotten that email. And then, as Pam also mentioned, we just really want to remind you guys to go ahead and get your commissions out of the old provider GPG. We had a look in there. There's just very little. There's not much in there. So if you're one of those people, please take a look and make sure to get the money out. And we look forward to faster payments with more features.
Yes, that's awesome. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you, Pam, for everything you guys do.
Back to you, all righty. So Zoe was going to share a little bit about our product minute / from the lab with Zoe, but she is unable to be on with us tonight. So I just wanted to quickly share with you guys that next week, October 15th at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, she's going to talk about water molecules, which is better, soft water or hard water for your hair health, and all of that. So stay tuned for that so that you guys can learn all the knowledge and share it with your network.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing that, Sarah.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
So we next want to talk about something we know everyone's super excited about is the new density samples. Now, we just love these little babies. I mean, they're like little miniature versions of the big density. So you guys can see it here. We know a bunch of you guys have seen them already in person. And we know that some of you guys have ordered those from the app already. And we're super excited to be sharing them with you again here. And there was a lot of questions that came up. So we thought we would try to address some of those questions and as well as share some best practices. So in just a quick review, so the density is 1 ounce. You could get anywhere between 2 to 4 uses out of it. We had a big poll about it. It really depends about how often or how much you use, excuse me. So there's really 2 options right now. There's the $5.95 option to have the sample shipped directly to a friend, a family member, or a prospect. So the $5.95 includes the shipping, the packaging, the sample, as well as a cute insert that tells the receiver how to use the density. Yeah, so that is really intended for you to be able to send that directly to someone from the home office. That way we can handle it for you. And then we can do follow-up marketing on your behalf as well to support you. So it's a great way to help have home office send it directly to your prospect for you. But we also know that many of you guys really want the ability to be able to give someone the sample in person. And so we have the second option, which is the $24.95, which has 5 samples in it. And so it will ship with 5 samples plus 5 of the inserts. So that way you can give 1 of each to someone in person. And that also includes shipping. So it's $24.95 for all 5 and that's it. And so we had one of the biggest questions though, Sarah, when we announced the sampling program was, why should I send a sample? Yeah. And so we thought we'd try to talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, definitely. So why should you send a sample? We came up with 5 different reasons you should. So number 1 is to introduce the product to an audience that's not familiar with Theorem. So a lot of us, since we're new, this is great that we are able to send that product to them so they can try a Theorem product and see the magic of Theorem. Number 2 is foster a relationship and inspire loyalty with existing customers. So I'm sure you already have some customers that are loving the product. Maybe they just bought sugar pie or square root, and maybe you want to show them density as well. This is a perfect opportunity. Another thing is to expand their knowledge on the products, encourage repeat customers to try something new. So that kind of relates to fostering that relationship. And then you also want to attract potential prospects. This could be at events, or even if you're on the go and somebody compliments your hair. Wow, your hair looks so shiny, so thick. Be like, oh yeah, you got to try this, and give them a sample with the literature with it. Also, we wanted to provide some stats and psychology of sampling. So when you are giving samples out, about 25 to 30% end up actually buying from your website if you give them a sample. So that's a pretty good percentage. So it's a great opportunity for you to give out the samples. The psychology of purchasing also comes from sampling. If you are given something, the rule of reciprocation, when you are given something and being nice to someone, they want to return the favor. Kind of think of Costco samples. When they're giving you samples of these delicious, yummy snacks, you are more wanting to buy more of the actual snacks they are giving the samples of because you've tried it, right? Definitely. So those are just some key little things about these samples and why you should share them with your network.
And wow, I'm really impressed with your enunciation of reciprocation. It's a really difficult word in case you guys didn't know, especially in a live environment. So kudos to you, Sarah. So sticking on the samples topic, this is where it's time, I think, we introduce the fun part, where we're trying to introduce a little bit more fun to the recognition. So we added a cool little feature to the sample program, which are we call free credits. And this gives us the ability to load in free credits for you guys into your app so that you can send individual samples out to prospects. And we thought, well, what better way to kick off the use of this new functionality than to use it as part of our recognition tonight and moving forward. So what we're going to start doing is we're going to start giving out recognition credits as part of our top 10 lists and top 5 lists. Mm-hmm. So we have 4 top lists. 3 of them are top 10 and 1 of them is a top 5. So if your name is on that list, every time you see your name, you're going to get a sample of density credit. Mm-hmm. So if you're on there multiple times, 3 times, 5 times, you're going to get 3 or 5 sample credits loaded into your app. Additionally, if you get the number 2 position on any of the lists, instead of 1 for that spot, you're going to get 2. And if you're in the number 1 spot on that list, instead of getting 1, you're going to get 3. So you can win a ton of free samples every month to be giving out to your customers and prospects as part of this. Yeah. So I am really, really excited to kick off these lists. So it's going to be focused on these first 4 lists that we're going to go through now.
Yes. And might I add, somebody just from this recognition actually had 10 samples that they get free. Like, how cool is that?
Count them up. You could probably find out pretty easy. Okay, let's get started with the recognition. Okay, now we set this up to be a build to be super dramatic, but it failed us at the 11th hour, and that's okay. And that's, we make adjustments, but we want you to know, top 3, we had you on an interesting final build to make a lot of excitement, but we will try to replicate that with it all there at once. And hopefully you're 10 times more excited about your sample anyway. Okay, here we go. At number 10, we have Debbie Blanc Pendergast. At number 9, Angela Corbell. Then we have Chauvin Rosencrans, Amy Pierce, Pam Cotton, Samantha Ayler, Julie Hillardes, Angela Stevenson, Sandy Langwell, and in the number 1 position, Theta Blackwood. Congratulations. Wow, what an incredible accomplishment for every single person on that list and for the top 3. If your name was on that list, numbers 4 through 10, you'll have a sample credit loaded into your app, and 3 through 10, and then number 2 gets 2 and number 1 gets 1. So let's look at the next group, shall we?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Next group is the top new customer acquisition. So we had 11 people make this list instead of 10, so we expanded it by 1. So at number 11, we have Kelly Kaufman. Allison Boswell, Debbie Blanc Pendergast, Chauvon Rosenkrantz, Pam Cotton, Amy Pierce, Samantha Ayler, Julie Hilardes. And then at number 3, as if we were building, it was Angela Stevenson. At number 2, Sandy Langwell. And at number 1, Theta Blackwood. Congratulations, everyone. Incredible effort in both of those categories. Really at the core of what we do is promoting our products and selling to new retail customers and to existing retail customers who love our products. We really do lead with customer acquisition, customer sales, because everything builds off of that. You know, new specialists, like many of them, high percentage were customers first. They experience the products, experience the brand, experience you, and they want to be a part of it. And so I'm really excited and to give congratulations to everyone on the first 2 lists, because the heavy focus on customers is so critical to our long-term success. So let's look at the 3rd category, shall we? Next up, we have top 5 personally sponsored new hair specialists. So these are the 5 hair specialists that have been out there sharing the story and recruiting new members to their team. So let's start off with number 5, Cindy Tovell. Joni Neenan. Excuse me, Joni. Number 3, we have Cindy Field. At number 2, we have Gina Janicek. At number 1, we have Theta Blackwood. Woo! Congratulations, everybody. Wow, thank you so much, guys. You were leading the efforts to share the story about Theorem and bring new people into the family and help others grow. And that's really something special, because when you bring someone into the business and you see them be successful, there's really nothing more rewarding than that as a sponsor or as a leader or as a mentor. So congratulations to every one of you and anyone who had brought in anyone into the business in September. Congratulations to all of you.
Yay.
Okay, we still have one more category to recognize for the sample credits. Okay, top 10 total group volume. So I'm gonna start with number 10, Christy Ennis, Allison Boswell, Kimber Crochelle, Jacqueline Butler, Sandy Langwell, Debbie Blanc Pendergast, Theta Blackwood, Pam Cotton, Angela Corbell, and finally, at number 1, we have Amy Pierce. Congratulations. Amazing work. You guys are leading the teams. You are the ones out in front supporting people. We are so grateful to you. Your teams are grateful to you and for all your hard work that you put in. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Okay, we still have more recognition where we're going to be talking about rank advancements, but we have a few other things we want to go through first if we can.
I think we have a new report.
All right.
What? Monthology! Woo-hoo! You guys did a fantastic with these auto ships. These are all of our VIP auto ship customers as well as their hair specialists. We wanted to just recognize those customers because we greatly appreciate them, and you can go let them know that they were featured in our recognition event. But we do have a couple top Monthology VIP customers, hair specialists. So let's see who those are. So these are all of our top ones. These are 2+ auto ship customers. So we have Amy Pierce,
Donna-Lee Washburn,
Diane Kershaw,
Jacqueline Butler,
Gina Janicek. Sorry, Gina. You can.
Suzanne Joffrion,
And then lastly, Theta Blackwood. She has 4, so she's our number 1 in that spot.
Congratulations, Theta.
Yes, and I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on to Allie. She's gonna introduce our testimonials.
I am really excited about this new segment that Allie's going to introduce. Welcome, Allie, for the first time to the set.
Thank you very much, Brian. I'm really excited to be here. Quick appearance today. I just wanted to introduce a new segment that we are releasing today. We may have more in the future, but that's a secret between us. But I just wanted to introduce Pam Cotton and Theta Blackwood for our testimonials today. So I hope you enjoy, everybody. Going on now. So how was your day, Brian?
It was lovely.
It's good?
Give us a moment. We're just be bringing in our testimonial presenters into the Zoom.
I'm excited for these.
This was such a popular segment at the launch. So we had, I want to say, at least 8 to 10 total, and it was one of the most well-reviewed sessions. So super excited about this one. Yeah. Hey, Theta.
Hey, Theta.
For Pam.
Hi, Theta. It sounds like we're having a little bit of issue with maybe Pam's audio.
Okay. We'll give it a sec. Let her go first. Hopefully we'll get her on here.
We might have to get started.
So yeah, why don't we get started? And if we can get Pam's audio hooked up, we'll jump back to her, Theta. But I know she very badly wanted to introduce you and say a number of things and just talk about not only the person you are and your efforts, but tee up what you're going to share here. So Allie and I will do that honor, and then hopefully if we can get Pam on, we can have her come after. But welcome, Thea, to the call. It's fitting that we had you provide your story and your testimonial here after recognition, because when we were talking about someone being able to achieve 10 credits out of that recognition, it was in fact you we were discussing. So it's fitting that you're here with us today. So take it away, Theta.
Okie dokie. Well, okay, a little bit about me. I'm from New Jersey. Well, I'm from New Jersey. I can't believe I said that because I'm actually from Virginia, but I've lived in New Jersey for 15 years. I am married as of Saturday, 28 years. I have 2 adult kids, 23 and 21, and just a semester away from graduation, almost off the payroll. I've been in the industry for about 20 years, and I've been with 2 startups that closed, Southern Living at Home and Jewelry by Sarah Blaine. So when COVID happened, no one needed jewelry, and they just needed toilet paper. So I thought, okay, this is the time to reinvent myself, and took the summer off to kind of figure out what we wanted to do. And my husband, who was also in between jobs, we had a great summer. But we were really starting to think, we've got to figure this out. And honestly, we're going to be stuck inside all winter. So I was kind of getting a little anxious about what am I going to do when winter happens. And I told myself and God, I said, if I sold anything ever again, it would have to be consumable, it would have to fill a need, it would have to solve a problem, and I wouldn't have to do home parties or private showings in a pandemic, which I'm sure you can relate. Enter Pam. Okay, so Pam messaged me, and Pam I trust. I knew Pam for 20 years ago through Southern Living at Home, and Pam asked me about this opportunity, and she did it in such a sweet way. I mean, so just loving and awesome. And she messaged me about Theorem, and I said, Pam, I really don't think I can sell anything ever again, but I'll try the products. So I literally ordered I'm so spontaneous that I ordered the products at full price, and then I started reading about the products that I had just ordered. So then I realized that to buy the kit for $49, I could try the products and it would save me more money. And I told her, anyway, I called her back. I said, can you cancel my order? I'm going to buy the kit, but don't tell anybody, because my integrity, I've got to be really excited about something that I'm going to sell. So I told her, don't get your hopes up. Okay. So I got the box.
gorgeous. Felt like a present. It was awesome. The bottles are sexy and spa-like, and they smelled perfectly yummy. And anyway, I wondered if I would notice a difference. So I took a before picture, and I don't even know what prompted me to take a before picture, because nobody was really talking about it necessarily, I don't think. But I maybe even told her not to put me on any Facebook groups. So until I was ready. So anyway, I took a picture of the before, and I did my hair, and I'm like, I did the after, and I was shocked. I was like, what in the world? Like, you could actually see the difference. I didn't think that I needed hair products at all, to be honest. So I saw a difference and felt a difference. And after 2 months, oh my gosh, I see new hair growth. I'm like, my hairline was receding, and I said I thought I had decent hair, but I was noticing that I was getting a lot thinner here. It wasn't noticeable to anybody probably but myself, but I am getting new hair after 2 months. My husband is too, and pretty soon, alongside Amy's husband, I'm going to be able to share his head. Anyway, I'm sold. I've never been this excited. Well, I have not been this excited in years. I mean, really since my Southern Living days. And I'm just so excited to share Theorem with anybody who is going to listen. So I feel blessed, because after all these years, I get to help people again with their businesses, but I get to help their confidence and help people with their businesses, and it's just a win-win. So that's it.
Amazing, Theta. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your story, and for everything that you do. We appreciate you so much. And we weren't able to get Pam. We feel terrible about that, Pam. Oh, Pam did. We just got her on, so we're going to see if we can get her here last minute.
Okay, good.
Thanks, Theta.
Thank you, Theta. Amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, there she is.
There we go.
Yay.
We can hear you great, Pam.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you. And thank you, Theta, for that great story. Loved hearing it. So again, I appreciate being asked to share my hair story and a little bit about why I joined Theorem. And the first thing, let's just talk about the hair. So, that's one of our most important things, right? I was blessed with a thick head of hair, and I thought it was going to be, shiny and thick and healthy with a little shampoo and conditioner. And it was going really well until I hit the big M, as in the menopause. All of a sudden, between that and that little bit of color and highlights and heat treatments, all of a sudden it's dry, it's not looking real shiny, and more is in the shower. So I was like, I need some remedies. And all along came Theorem, and it has been amazing. And I really do wish we had field of vision. And I know y'all have all heard that, but it is so amazing how it feels now. And it's not just on day one. This is day 3. I call this my puff and fluff days. 2 and 3 are puff and fluffs. First day, total redo. So I've loved it. And I just want to say, I think it's like the density has just strengthened it. And then the sugar pie, oh my gosh, with that vitamin C in it, it has really decreased the frizz and the split ends. And ladies, I'm from Alabama, and it's a very humid climate. And so now sugar pie is my best friend. And lastly, I want to say that Square Root, I think of it as kind of working behind the scenes. It's like it's doing its work with the caffeine and the probiotics to help the scalp and make it healthier. And I think all that together is what made a difference when I tried it. And I truly think the proof is in the pudding. And I would like for every man and woman across the U.S. to try Theorem and experience and see what it can do for them. So that's my hair story. And then I'd like to talk a little bit about why I joined. And I would say the easy part was signing up and joining to try the product, because first of all, it was a consumable product. And I always thought, well, if I could find a consumable product that I really loved, I could get behind it and I could share it. So that's what I did, and I loved it. And then I'm a dietitian. I love the science behind it and all the studies, which to me make it so credible. And then I've loved how it's done with my hair. But that part was easy. The hard part for me was making that decision to go public, to go and jump back into direct sales. And I've got to tell you, that took some soul searching. I really had to think, am I ready to do this again? And, am I okay with sharing hair care products? And so I had to think about that for a while, but I kept going, well, it all seems to add up. I mean, I love how my hair feels. I love the science. I had a lot of respect for Brian as far as the CEO and leading us where we want to go. And I really wanted to work again with Amy Pierce and Angela Corbell. So those reasons were great, but I've got to be honest, I let the fear creep in. I let that take over a little bit, and all of a sudden I just wasn't ready. It was 3 weeks and I was still telling them I'm not sure. And then Angela Corbell said something to me that really flipped the switch. And she said, Pam, I just want you to think about the people that you could share this with that may really need it right now. And they may not hear about it if you don't do this. And all of a sudden I just said, hey, I need to take it off me, not be concerned about my fears and concerns, and think about who I could help and who may need it. So with that, I went on Facebook and Instagram, and I kind of shared my story. And then I started reaching out to women who I thought might want to join me on this journey or who may need it. And that's when I reached out to Theta. And she has been such a blessing. And I think she is a great leader and a great person. And I'm so happy to have you on the team, Theta, along with many other women. And I will say that it's also just been a blessing to make those connections with people, whether they join my team, bought product or not. That part's been very rewarding. And, speaking of blessings, Theta has been absolutely wonderful, and I'm so blessed to have her, but it's really just about the business itself and how much we can do to help others. So that's pretty much my story, and thank y'all, and I'm glad I was able to finally get on tonight.
We are so glad too, Pam. Thank you so much, Pam Cotton.
Bye, Pam.
Thank you. Thank you as well, Theta. Thank you guys for joining. We really appreciate getting your perspective and hearing your stories. And thank you guys for all your leadership and hard work. It's truly amazing and inspires all of us at the home office. Okay. All right. So we are going to start going through the rank advancements and start celebrating some new achievements in rank advancements next. Okay. So this first slide has all of the new junior hair specialists in September. I want to give a big congratulations to everyone who made this list in September. Congrats, guys. It's the first in many steps in your journey with Theorem. The next group is the hair specialist, the new hair specialist in September. So we have Kristen Tubbs, Tracy Levine, Janet Ostorello, Crystal Ingstrom, Tabitha Terhune, Diane Kershaw, Mary Duke Grub, Mary Duke Grub, Suzanne Joffrion, Sherry Stryker, Janet Wallish, Tara Renz, Holly Thompson, Audra DeStefano, Lisa Perrin, Jackie Monteforte, Christine Domino, Kendra Elmadorf, Jane Campbell, Ronica Gomez, and Barbara Brown. Congratulations, everyone. Very well done. Huge accomplishment. Okay, the next rank we're celebrating tonight is senior hair specialists. So our new senior hair specialist in September is Samantha Ayler, Dawn Smith, Joni Neenan, Cindy Field, Cindy Tovell, Donna Lee Washburn, Chastity Rogers, Barbara Miller, and Melinda Bassett. Congratulations. Okay, next up, we're celebrating new team leaders in September. We have Jennifer DeBourbon, Pam Cotton, Sandy Langwell, Sharon Ricotta, and Julie Hilardes. Congratulations to all the new team leaders. Huge accomplishment, so fast. Next up, we have our senior team leader for September is Theta Blackwood. Congratulations, Theta. I told you it was fitting we had you on for this session. And then next up, we have Angela Corbell, new director rank in September. Congratulations, Angela. Huge accomplishment. And then finally, we have our first ever in the history of Theorem senior director, none other than Amy Pierce. Congratulations, Amy. Oh my gosh, guys, the rank advancements are such a big deal. We discuss every single one of them in the office, at the home office, and we are so excited for everyone who's ranked up in the month. And also, I want to let you know, we're giving a great amount of thought about how to make that even more special. And so we are putting our minds together at the home office. And I know it's a topic of the director call tomorrow as well, is how do we increase how we celebrate these new rank advancements? And we have some really cool ideas. So we're excited to share how we're gonna make that even more exciting in the future. Okay, guys, we are so excited. I want you to know we loaded all of your free sample credits already into your app. So if you have one, you can go check right now. You probably have your free sample credit now. And if you don't, send an email to ask. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations. Amazing September. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.